Welcome back to another exciting episode of Kicking It with Keisha&KC.
I'm Keisha.
I'm Casey. Okay, we gotta get it together. Now,
Straighten up my wig.
We started off like we nigga news.
Right. And nigga news today.
Right.
Kicking it with Keisha&KC.
For real, because in nigga news, they was actually being just ignorant as hell.
Yeah. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of crazy news going on. We got a variety of topics to talk about today. Where we gonna start? It's so much.
We can start with those dumbasses over there at that gas station. Pissing on the products. In there, just acting ignorant. These folks, they must be off that powder.
What?
Because
crack is back.
Okay.
Look, it's not whack, it's back.
That narcotic.
Why would you get mad and just say, I'm about to just... First of all, you pull your peen out. And you pee on the product. Then you say, after you pee on it, I'm about to take all this shit with me. So now you got the pissy product in your hand. You want to take it with you. Like, you acting a fool, you black, you on the east side. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who raised you? Why, what's wrong with people, Crystal? KC?
They off that powder.
What's your name?
They off that powder. That's all I know. These crack babies done grew up. Let me say this.
You know what?
For
I
real.
didn't even think about that. The crack babies done grew up.
Crack babies have grown up. They do. And that's why I won't buy a Chrysler car, because Chrysler is hiring all of them. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. You see that turnover rate going on in Chrysler? That's because they hiring these crack babies. But we thank God that Chrysler is employing those crack babies. Now, back to the subject. Young man, you need to be ashamed of yourself. You really should. I'm quite sure some of you have kids. Imagine if your child was acting like that. You just gonna pull your nasty, crusty dangalang out and piss on somebody's stuff. You ought to be, your ass should have been shot.
And then try to steal it after you peed on it. His parents probably act like that too. Some people, you see the kids and you be like, now if your mama saw you doing this or your daddy, sometimes they mama and daddy be just as ignorant.
Yes.
Like,
you know what? I'm a firm believer in that what you instill into your child will show up. And I like, even with these girls, I be like, this is a hoe raising a hoe. You can look at a little girl and tell this is a hoe being raised by a hoe. You can look at a little boy and tell this is a fucking dumbass being raised by a dumbass.
And sometimes they not even teaching them nothing and letting them learn just from what they see on the streets, what they see on TV. They actually think TV is real life. And they get out here and try to mimic it. And they just don't have any guidance. Like, people need to do better, especially with your children. It's like everybody's so preoccupied with technology or other things in the world right now, or trying to get their 15 minutes of fame.
Yes.
Just whatever's going on, that nobody's paying attention to these children and how they're being raised. Just like we were just looking at the 12-year-old girl who shot her cousin because she had a gun in the bathroom while it sounded like it was a house party going on outside.
Okay, let's pull that video apart. Okay, you got two kids in the bathroom, a boy and a girl. The boy, what was he, 12? And then the girl was 14? Okay, he was 14, the girl was 12. Now, when I was coming up, first of all, somebody was always like, where are you at? What are you doing? And
we were watched.
Right. And they're in the bathroom with a boy? And with
you
a gun?
couldn't even be in the bathroom with a boy, whether it was your cousin or not, at 12-year-old girl. What's your little fast butt? You know what I'm saying? You was fast back then. If you was trying to, like, hang around. But the fact that she had, what they call it, a drum.
A 50-round drum.
A 50-round drum. So this is not something that you play with. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that's easily misplaced. So you mean to tell me, well, while they're partying, not paying attention to the kids, and for them to think, even with everything that's on, this is not the first accidental shooting with kids playing with guns. So even with them being that age and not knowing the dangers of it, nobody expressed the dangers of it to them. You know, and even if they did, they didn't drill it into them, because they should have known you don't play with guns. You know what I'm saying? Now the cousin lost his life, and then she lost her own life. She was 12, like 2 kids. There's no winners in that.
When I was growing up, my dad, he was a police officer. He was able to come in the house with his gun, set it on the table. I knew not to touch it. Mm-hmm. I knew not to touch it. I don't know if children nowadays lack fear of their parents, which they probably do, because everything is about, me too, and I have a right, I have a voice, my ass you do.
Not even that too. Remember, like, people came under fire for whipping their children.
Yeah.
And gave children the rights to, call and do all of that stuff. So it's like they make it where the parent is supposed to be fearful of disciplining their child in a certain way. You're not supposed to beat them. You're not supposed to, put your hands on them. But
as for me in my house, I'm serving an ass whooping.
Mm-hmm. But that's what they need.
But yeah, so getting back to, the gun. So with this gun, nobody noticed that it was missing. Let's just say it was in a spare bedroom. Why did you keep it loaded in a spare bedroom? Why didn't you have it locked?
Was this one of those families that was about that life? They always had something going on. And then if that's the case, why are these children even in that household? And like I said, it sounded like in the background, like it was a lot of people out there. Like it could have been a house party or some sort of family gathering or something going on. So it's like nobody noticed this gun was. And then it sounded like somebody said in the background, like, you ain't supposed to be shooting, or don't be shooting. Like, this not the first time they done played with a gun, or some people think it's cool. Like, here, go, get the feel of this, and, but now it's a tragedy. I just really feel bad for the parents.
I don't feel bad
for
the
child. Well, just on the, even though that happened, still that loss of a child, regardless of how it happened, whether it's their fault, I know that guilt is gonna eat at them for the rest of their lives. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. On top of getting charges brought against them and possibly going to jail.
Yeah.
So now you're going to be in jail and you're going to be feeling guilty. And that pain is just going to eat away at you to know that you were the cause of these children losing their lives. Right. It's sad, man. There's no winners in that. Like,
there needs to be a new parental manual written. Not like them old school ones. You go in the door, in the store, in a bookstore, and they have those parenting manuals written, and it's like
one parenting for dummies.
Yeah, parenting for dummies, and how to parent a little badass kid or something like that.
Right.
But yeah, my heart really go out to them.
Wow. It's
And
it's definitely a sad situation all the way around.
It is very sad.
And then it was another shooting. It was something we were talking about. What was that? KC. The 2 kids or something. You said it was some other kids.
No. In Cancun.
In Cancun, that's what it was. Shooting at the airport or something like that. Like, what is going on with all these killings? If you
everybody got something to prove.
You look in the biblical time, it's in the Bible, it talks about war and parents and children and going against each other and a lot of violence, and you start thinking, like, is this the end of times? Is Armageddon about to come? Like, it's just it's a fear, like, dang, what's happening with everybody? You get scared to even walk outside now. Get caught up in the crossfire of somebody else's nonsense.
And you know what else? Like, I don't get the whole standing around recording it. When I was coming up, I was always taught, you get your ass out the way.
They watch people die now with the phones like this. Nobody's trying to do anything.
People will start recording before they call 911.
And they feel like if I get the best video of it, I can go viral. I can get paid for this footage. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of it too, like, the video era has helped and hindered.
Yes, it did.
It's brought a lot of things to light that we probably normally wouldn't have seen, that people, go ahead and video. But then it brings to light also the bad parts where, like you said, somebody laying there dying and people got their phone out. And some people don't even find out about loved ones' death until they go on social media.
Yeah.
Or they see something, a post, or they actually see the actual death taking place. It's like, oh my God, it was another video where the guy I think he was like 18, the girl was 19, and she's recording him while he's loading the gun, telling her, "Oh, you think I'm playing with you? You think I'm playing? Oh, you think this a game?"
Oh, I seen that
and
one.
Then
and he killed her.
And he killed her.
Yes.
And, it's like the mental stability, mental health is, it's important to make sure, like now, people don't want to go to counseling, or if you see something in your child at an early age.
You can't tell me that little boy that got killed, that little girl,
Mm-hmm.
his page showed a gun.
Wow.
His page is just crazy. My son sent me something from his page. And everything, he got a bunch of guns everywhere.
Wow.
Somebody in his family should have seen it.
Yeah. So back to what we were just talking about.
That's the boy's page.
The little boy who was shot by his cousin.
Hey, you see how you see how the power in media and that boy he was able to find his page just that fast. And
you see all the guns?
And he posting guns.
Guns in the air.
At 14.
Yes, he got more guns than the average person.
He got more guns than me.
oh my gosh.
Yes.
Wow.
That is very unfortunate.
Rifles, choppers, all types of stuff.
That's what I'm saying. So he's accustomed to playing around with this.
Somebody see this. And
right.
Nobody is saying
He didn't go out and buy those guns on
and
his
that's
own.
careless.
Rifle is,
I don't even know what that is.
a military grade weapon.
And everything got extended clips on it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So nobody see all these posts he posted. It wasn't just one post.
They
Somebody
say
who don't want to come on the show be doing an awful lot of talking from the background. Go ahead.
Our research, our head of research.
Our head of research. Yeah, he's feeding us information while we,
our research producer. We should put that in the credits.
Don't put producer on his name. Don't put producer on his name. We're gonna keep that for you.
Okay, yeah, because then he'll be like, oh, you
gotta pay me for that.
No. Sorry. we apologize.
Right. My bad.
Let's reinsert your title. Research producer. But yeah, to have all those guns like that, I guess it's true what they say. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. Poor thing.
It's unfortunate that he was allowed to even showcase that type of weaponry. And, nobody's batting an eye. So that's why it was okay for them. Like, when they heard the shots, the first thing somebody said was, don't be shooting. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the mentality. Oh, they in there playing with them guns, but they done in there.
Don't be shooting. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like in the project?
Like, it's okay to have the gun. Just don't be shooting it. You know better. We gonna get in trouble if you shoot that gun. Like, come on, they in there dead.
Just ignorant as hell. And then the first thing they want to say, he was good student.
Yeah.
He was in the computers and football. He was in the guns too.
And it's unfortunate, just a misguided child thinking that was okay. And now it cost him his life. And his cousin's life.
You know what's scary? How they say these kids are our future, and they are. But it's like
it's gonna be a fucked up future.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, with all of the greats dying off,
because we don't have big mamas anymore,
right? Like, who's going to take the lead?
And then if we do get some type of leadership in the black community, they either get some type of scandal to where they try to get
money
people
get
to
involved,
distrust them, or they get killed off. It's like they don't want us to have a leader or somebody to look up to, or say, this is who I want to be like, or let's get out here in the community. And there are no more Martin Luther Kings or Malcolm X's out here, and that's because they don't want to allow it.
But you know what? I've always been the type. I've never looked outside of my household as far as great leadership, because I was raised in a household with great leadership. My mother, my grandmothers, I had great leadership and excellent foundation. And sometimes I can kind of say I get a little cocky about it, or maybe I'm just proud of them. But that's who I admire. That's my role models.
I can
That's who
tell
taught
you've been
me.
sheltered.
Nah, bitch, because I. Never mind. I'm not gonna even say. I'm not gonna even say.
Insider.
Excuse me, everyone. I guess I don't know enough rap music for Keisha.
She, not that she don't know enough rap music, she just don't know a lot of legendary things that's happened around the city of Detroit.
Hood stuff.
She don't know a lot of hood stuff. She's not connected to the hood.
I am connected to the hood.
No, you're not. And she live in the hood, but she don't know a lot about the hood.
I got a favorite
Let's just say
crackhead.
that.
I'm connected to the hood.
No. Okay.
I have a black friend.
Yeah, you know. It don't work.
Ooh, I got
Don't
black
work at all.
friends.
It don't work at all. Yeah. But something else that recently happened, so we got to talk about it because everybody's talking about it.
Wait a minute. This is going to be the only time that I talk about this. I didn't even say anything about it on Facebook or nothing. But I saved it for the show.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be the only time and the last time I talk about this. Go ahead. Your friend.
Will Smith. I support Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. Defending his wife. Based off a bad joke. Everybody say, oh, Will was laughing at first. Well, when you first hear something and your initial reaction is to laugh and he looked over and saw his wife's pain, he probably felt bad that he actually, laughed or snickered for a moment and then seeing her pain felt like, dang, I got to do something about it. Plus all the other buildup that's been going on, not just about his wife, but attacking his character for allowing certain things to happen in their marriage. Kind of making him look almost like a punk, in a sense. Turn that down.
Oh, we can't tell
So,
what to do. You don't. You can't tell what to do.
But almost making him seem like, a punk in a sense, or you allowing your wife to do these type of things, even though that's, everybody's marriage is different and you can't define what marriage is for certain people. If this is the type of marriage they had when they had open relationships, things like that. But because her entanglement came out because her lover couldn't handle the pressure and let the cat out the bag, but this is something they had been doing for years, and he couldn't handle it. It came out, so everybody knew their reputation. They kind of tainted that perfect, the relationship goal of Jada and Will became tainted. And so I know he was the brunt of a lot of jokes. Even on Red Table Talk when they fist bumped and said bad marriage for life. It's like, y'all okay with this? But if that's what they're okay with in their marriage, they're still together. He's stuck by her. She's sticking by him. And then now this happens. There's probably a lot of build up, like this the last straw. And now this man want to make fun of her disease. Like somebody said, it's alopecia, not cancer. But it's still a disease that caused her to have to change her transformation to her look. No woman wants to shave off their head. Your hair, we take pride in our hair, but to have to cutting it off on your own because you want to and cutting it off because you have to are two different things. Yes. And so for him to defend her, I mean, was it the right moment? The Oscars, I don't know, but it happened.
First, you've been a witness. I joke around a lot, and there's been times where I have made inappropriate jokes, and my humor may be dark at times. However, I just want to make a public service announcement that if any motherfucker think they are going to slap me or do anything to me because they can't take a joke, it's going down. It's going down, first and foremost. Second,
I don't see you making a joke on somebody with a problem.
Actually, it's not about cancer because not about that, but it's been some stuff I made a joke about, and because I can't even think of anything
inappropriate with certain people's situations, but sometimes we keep those jokes to ourselves because everybody can't handle
right.
that
you know
type
who you
of
can
humor.
say it to
exactly, and
you
they'll
know who
be
you
like,
can say
"Oh
it
my
to.
God, I can't believe you just said that," but it like that was some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot of people commended Chris Rock for keeping his composure. I think he was kind of shocked at first. He didn't know what was about to happen. Then when it happened, even though his reflex wasn't to smack him back, I think he was just still kind of like...
I think his reflex was to hit him back. Because they can have a still shot of him like...
But he didn't. He was able to contain that. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that people are commending Chris Rock, that he didn't feed off into it and then they get into a fight on stage. You know, so that would have been been entertaining if he would have hit him back and they started fighting
right there
I
on the
stage.
stage.
To seen that.
And then Chris Rock tickets have skyrocketed over this.
his ticket sales were like this.
Yeah, they were like
this happened,
45
to
to like maybe $100. Now they're going for $300 and up.
And they're selling, like he's being sold out in different places because people know he's going to talk about that situation and they want to see him talk about that situation, you know, so.
I'll wait for the Netflix special.
Yeah. But it's still, so that was another question that people were putting out there. Do you think it was staged? They did an analysis of the body language, like slowed it down. They said it looked like he was bracing himself. He had the tight neck, like he knew it was coming. You know how they do that type of thing. When he did this, it was a lean in, like almost like a stage thing. And people say you got to remember they're actors. The Oscars have had the worst ratings in history now. And the producer afterwards said, I told y'all this would be a good show, or it would be entertaining. So when that was your response after that, instead of, hey, I apologize for just anything, but he made a joke out of it. So
I just knew we were going to wake up the next morning and they were going to be like, gotcha.
Yeah,
I did.
And it wasn't. So now it's like, did they stage that for this type of publicity for whatever reason? But I don't know. I don't want to believe it was staged, because then the whole him defending her honor and all of that would be fake.
It is.
So it's like, hey, I don't know.
I'm going to start selling some t-shirts and they going to say, don't make me Will Smith your ass.
Yeah. And I don't have that type of money. They had him, they put his face on Tupac's body sitting in the car with Suge Knight.
Oh my God.
Have you seen that one?
Oh,
Will
man.
Smith, they made a rap song about it already. Like, it's it's crazy. You just hate to see two black men showcasing themselves like that for the world. They already look at us like, even though we may understand it, it's like from the outside looking in, people like, look at them niggas acting like niggas. Unfortunately.
Like them two over there pissing on shit at the gas
station.
And narrow asses.
Yeah, them crack
Nasty
babies
bastards.
that's grown up. I can't have this. I'm about to pee on it and take it. He could have went up there and pissed on it. Pulled his peen out. But then another thing, because everybody's done talked about that to death. People were upset about Kim Kardashian saying people need to get their fucking asses up and work. People like, she ain't did nothing. She got rich off a sex tape. But after that sex tape, that was work. She put in work because Ray J was packing. But after the sex tape, the things that she's doing now to make her money, she is putting in work. You know what I'm saying? She's not just sitting around letting the sex tape just be it. She let that sex tape fame catapult her to where she is now. She opened up a clothing store. She went to law school. I can't remember if she got her law degree. But she's been doing things. She's been going to law school.
Yeah, she's been
to help
going.
people. So I don't know if she's got her. She's getting ready to take the bar or something like that. She's getting ready to take the test or whatever. But she's been doing things constantly to keep that momentum going, to keep that money coming in. She's been doing things. She's been working. So unfortunately, then her her sister. So what you think about Tristan? What is that? What's her sister that was
the one that looked like
David
O.J.
Tristan.
Simpson?
I don't know if she looked like
That's
OJ.
she
She don't really
daughter.
look mixed to me. I don't know. But
That's that airbrush makeup.
her ex, her baby's daddy, tried to pay the girl $75,000 to have an abortion, and so she didn't do it.
We'll discuss that when we come back. And we're back. That portion was sponsored by one of our sponsors, Atlas Market, located on Davison and Linwood. So if you're ever in the area, stop by, go in there, show some love.
And Ace of Spades, Titty Bar, Nightlife, 8 Mile. Oh, and Vono. Vono's Boutique.
Can't forget Vono.
3246 West Davidson. He said we ain't been up there to get nothing. He was wondering what was going on.
Okay.
You gotta go get your
You
outfit.
have to go up there and show some love.
Oh yeah, welcome to nigga news. You know, sometimes the nigga shit, you gotta be on the job. So today I done brought y'all to my little ghetto ass nigga room where we grow that good ass weed. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of my many rooms, you know. It like, how would we put it? This was the start. You know, you have a room you never can leave. Well, I mean, you know, start of the good run.
This was a new beginning. That was what it was. It was a new beginning.
Yeah, it started the good run.
Yeah.
But today in nigga news, we just kicking it. I always like to introduce my homies. I got Buddy in the house, HBB. He HBB too. We got motherfucking Keith in the house. He HBB. We got my homie Alonzo. I worked at Chrysler with him. He like my quality control. He only smoke joints. He'll tell me if the weed good or not. Ain't that right, Alonzo? Yeah. And then, you know, I got my homie right here. You know, I got Romy Rome, Herbie Lovebug, and y'all know Steve. And we got my homie Sosa. You know, he get down too. I don't know if he want to be here tonight. You know, but he done fell off in nigga news today. We brought nigga news to work. But what we talking about today, Steve? You want to talk about stopping anything?
I know we were supposed to talk
What's
about
on your mind?
working around a lot of good weed. I know it's a lot of saturated bullshitty weed through this motherfucker. We could definitely take a couple of moments to talk about that. Take one. Pass that motherfucker. Everybody need a cut?
You supposed to be telling them what's going on.
Yeah, we supposed to be talking about this bullshitty ass weed going around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Saturated weed.
Oh,
where you
man.
can get these balls for the lows and it be bullshit.
I'm so sick of this
That's what
bullshit.
I'm talking
ass
about.
weed. So today on Nigga News, I plan on announcing this. I'm giving out an award to all the weed men. Hold on, let me turn my phone on. That's some nigga shit. Let me see this. Hold on, you answer it like this when they call you Nigga News. What, man? Dang. I'll call you right back. Hey. But look, check this out. I'm announcing today that we want to have the best weed contest in Detroit.
Yeah.
Like I'm sick of all y'all niggas talking about y'all got motherfucking the Zaza, y'all got 32% and the highest THC and all that crazy shit, and it's the best. So what you can do is you can bring me an ounce of your weed, and I'm gonna send your weed to the lab. Here's Steve. And if it tests out that it's that real Zaza, it's that real good weed, we gonna give you a trophy. And we're gonna name you the best weed of the month. Maybe you get the best weed of the year if we can't find nobody better. But all weed growers, all weed sellers are welcome to join. I'm gonna put up a website and everything else real soon, and an email and a phone number for you guys to call. But I just decided that shit, because we just tired. I went to the store, man, this nigga told me, the damn gas station guy was like, I get my bowls for $3,200. These the Zazas. And I said, nigga, if you at the gas station selling weed and you buying your bowls for $3,200, you need to go buy a big or something to get the fuck up out the gas station.
You are in the wrong profession.
Like, come on, man, stop that shit.
You in the wrong profession, baby.
That's how you feel, see?
You in the wrong profession.
I don't know. But he made me make up my mind. Who else want to drink? Wrong, you drinking?
I know what it is. It's some motherfuckers that got a warehouse full of that shit and just sat there on that motherfucker forever. And now you trying to boom your shit on the low. And they got a whole bunch of bullshit, pesticides, garbage, all in that bag. All in that bag. You sat in that warehouse forever. Man, you got rat shit sitting on that motherfucker. But you selling it for the low though, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna grab that, buy that, flip that. Now you passing out poison in packages and shit.
I know.
Check this out. See, this the thing. It's a lot of weed out here. Motherfuckers got 500 to 1,000 pounds, and they just letting them go for 500 a pound. And it's bullshit, too many high. So it's hard to figure out what's good weed and what's bad weed nowadays. So that's what we finna show Detroit. We're gonna show Detroit what's good weed. We're gonna lab test it. Like I'm gonna call PSI Labs, or I'm gonna call, what's the other lab? Is Iron Lab still open?
Maybe.
Man, I'm challenging everybody. I'm challenging all the hardcore growers, you know. I'm gonna start naming names.
Steve, let me get your light.
In this business, you wanna be the best. Like, you know, I like to say, my weed is the best ghetto weed. So, you know, flat the fuck out. Ghetto. Y'all don't want none, right? Y'all don't want none. I've been doing this shit for 20 years. Ghetto dope. You don't want none. But what else? What's your favorite?
Make it wax to this. Hey, I'm gonna remake that shit. Make it wax to this. Ghetto dope. What else, man?
Man, when we first started with the
I ain't gonna say it no more. Somebody gonna take my idea out that
and
bitch.
then we got
Bring that back from the universe. Give that back. Give that back.
Sunshine Foe was good. But that fucking super glue, there was something about that super glue.
That super
man.
glue?
Remember it was an accident, we got a hold that plant, that bitch just yielded like crazy.
Yeah, that super glue, bad
So
motherfucker.
we tried our first, I think the first blunt we did was in here, wasn't it?
Let me show them this sauce. No, we ran that at that other
the build, yeah.
Sauce right there.
That night. That's what we did, yeah. That's what it was. It was that night.
Hey, they'll be naming streets and shit. What the fuck wrong with you? But anyway, you know, the honeycomb hideout, you know. But hey, Keith, what's your favorite strain? Sunshine Foe.
I like the Sunshine
Man.
Foe, but it just something about that.
Y'all, they some Sunshine fans. You know what I'm saying? That's trick weed. That's heavyweight heads weed. You know, I started off with them guys, but I love them guys. What about you, Sosa? What's your favorite weed?
Shit, right? Anything that's good.
Anything that's good?
It's good. You know, have a nice real fruity taste to it. You know? Cousin had what is that? The Holland Diablo.
I just brought that strand in my room.
I
Diablo.
like that, man. That was a nice little kick to it, nice little taste to it.
Yeah.
Real good.
Hey, that Holland Diablo, that's by the Midnight Roots. That's a bad strand right there. And check out Midnight Roots cigars, man. That boy bad with the cigars. What about you, Ron? What the fuck's your favorite strand? Oh, that GMO? Oh, yeah. What about you, Herb?
My favorite strain was
That wet pussy?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's a bad motherfucker.
Well, most families
That
like
wet
pussy no
pussy,
matter
bad.
what.
Huh?
Most families like wet pussy no matter what.
Yeah, they got that good OG Kush taste.
Yeah, I got that.
That wet pussy got that good
What
OG
was
Kush
that purple
taste.
shit we had too, though? That shit was good.
Grape pie?
Stop wrong with it.
The grape pie?
Grape? No, I don't know if it was that one. Maybe
Shit,
it
that
was.
grape pie is a bad
It might have
motherfucker.
been that one. I don't
real.
remember the name. I like that fruity smell. I don't like the fruity
And that white
taste like
runts. That
but
white
yeah,
runts is
I
a
like
bad
that.
motherfucker,
I like
too.
that citrus.
That was nice.
I like that.
That
I
white
like
run.
citrus taste too sometimes. You know.
I like
Damn,
that.
I think my battery's dead and shit. I ain't even prepared to hit
You
the
know what
bump.
strand I miss more than anything though? Real sour peach.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't see that no more.
Yep, you
You
don't
don't see that no more.
No.
But the reason why we talking about this is because we about to get down and dirty with you weed, man. I'm putting everybody on blast. I'm about to start walking in these dispensaries And I'm buying all that top shelf shit, then we're gonna put it on the table, and we're gonna lab test it, and we're gonna judge our weed, and we're gonna say who got the good weed at this dispensary, who got the bad weed at this dispensary, who got the bullshit. We about to get on y'all niggas' head.
Who got them little ass nugs?
Oh my God.
Oh
Y'all
my
killing me
God.
with that.
Please talk about that shit.
I need to cut mine. I ran out of cut.
Oh yeah, I don't like
Hold on, let me go get
Everybody want
cookie.
cookie.
You just walk on past, get the cut.
I don't understand that. It's the way the weed is cut, the way the weed is presented. Weed is weed no matter how you cut it. Because we cutting it. I don't want to hear cookie better than whatever the fuck. Cookie is a nice strand. It blow good. Good consistency, nice high, full body. But man, you try to shit on these nugs, I'm going to tell you this. Go buy the cookie from who you buying it from. But when you get to your weed, man, he's smoking what I'm growing. That's what I'm talking about. Even the fans cut the fuck down so I can say my shit. Now that's what you call needed to hear. I'll say it again.
Well, all I know is,
It's
shit.
some fire ass tree. So while you selling them little buds, your man's breaking down them big buds.
Yeah, we
smoking
like
what
them
we
juicy
growing.
nugs. Gotta have juicy nugs. And I know everybody went crazy. Oh, cut all the leaves out so the bud get real hard. Cause that's that shit California that tricked y'all into thinking the hard bud is the good bud. But really that bud has been retarded. But you won't know that till you start reading.
Well, they gon' hey, listen, if that's the case,
You won't know that
these
till you
slow but
start
shorty
reading.
motherfuckers want that shit.
Yeah, they want it. They want it. But when it all boils down, you really want weed that let you be high for a couple of hours. That's what we be looking for. And make you smile, make you happy.
TV like this.
About some 32%.
Oh man, like this diamond wax I got that I can't smoke because I ain't charged for battery today. But what else? What else we talking about? A nigga do
I
that?
don't get the
Let's
mango
talk about
weed.
these bitches.
Oh my
Let's
God.
talk about these bitches. What's up? You know what I'm saying?
Turn me on?
Hey.
You want to turn me on?
Yeah.
I'm about to say.
You know what I was tripping out today? I'm like, these women be having kids by men that never said, I want to have a baby by you. I want to be with you. I want to marry you.
I know
You the one.
This a touchy subject.
Oh, yeah, I know
This
it
a
is for
touchy
you.
subject.
We'll get on in when I get to it.
I know we
So,
get banned already.
You got these
First couple
women.
episodes.
You got these women, and they doing it, then they come back on us, and they ridicule us, you know what I'm saying? They talk that shit like, oh, men ain't shit, men ain't this. And I just be like, yo, you should have picked the man that said you was the one. He wanted to have that baby by you. You know he just wanted to fuck, just wanted some pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The woman got to learn how to separate one some pussy and one you to be his wife. Want you to be his main chick. You know what I'm saying? Most men been like, I don't know about y'all, but I've been lying all my life to get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I ain't ashamed of it. I'm too old to say I ain't gonna lie to get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Come on, chime in.
Man, lie with it. Lie with
Talk that
it.
shit.
Listen. Go ahead. I'm gonna say this.
Lying
No finger fuck the
can
weed
give you
now.
some pussy.
You got that thing on wrong.
But when you over here, when you tell a bitch the real truth off jump, that's when you get what you want.
I'd rather lie with it than to it.
I swear to God, get what I want, dog. That's
I'd
why
rather
I
lie
have-
with it than to
I have
it.
as
Because whatever
much
I'm doing
fun
in the
as
dark,
possible.
she's gonna find out. So if I tell you I ain't shit from the jump, you ain't got no choice but to go with it. Flat out. Man, this motherfucker ain't shit. You right.
Yeah.
You are right. Now that we both straight, and I know your name and you know my name ain't shit, how you doing? And we can go from there. Flat the fuck
The
out.
truth only works sometimes. It don't work with everybody. Cause you get them bitches you tell the truth to, and they just wanted to hear it, then you can't get no pussy. You know what I'm saying?
First
And
thing
then,
you
you know,
know,
it's like,
Well, that's
then
why
you go back to the old saying, like when like say you got a nice ass car, like a Cadillac, I call it the Cadillac tax. Like a bitch gonna make you jump through more hurdles because you got a Cadillac or you look like you got some money. And then if you really do got some money, they don't want to give you no pussy because they think you getting all the bitches because you got money.
Yeah.
There's all type of scenarios with these bitches. But the main shit I'm on right now is women
it's only
need
true.
to learn how to have a baby by a man that said, I want to have a baby by you, baby.
Oh, that shit.
Other than that, you need to pop that pill, get that shot in your arm, and tell that nigga to wear a condom.
She ain't gonna do that. She looking for a
You know
free
what I'm saying?
ride.
I'm trying
She
to
looking
teach
for
my
a free
daughter
ride
that
out
you
this
don't need
motherfucker.
nobody to be
She
happy.
looking for a free
You
ride out
don't.
this motherfucker.
You can love yourself. Create a career.
So they can collect government aid.
My nigga,
Well,
that free ride out that
But see, government,
motherfucker.
that ain't no free ride. Government aid ain't no
How does it
money.
make you look for a job?
That ain't even the
You gotta
issue.
look for a job.
It's the mentality of
They
it.
ain't
It's the
going
mentality
for
of
that.
it. That's
The
all I'm
government
saying.
ain't going for that no more.
These
People
women-
only be on welfare for so long.
It be
Yeah,
the
but
flashback reality of this
welfare
shit.
ain't it either. I think that's the scapegoat. You know, because welfare ain't no money. You know, y'all know that ain't no goddamn money. You can collect all them checks and you gonna be poor as hell still.
Exactly.
It be them trying to just keep a man that didn't tell him, hey, you the one, I want to have a baby by you.
Yup, you can't keep a man
When
back.
a man take you out to dinner, he not taking you out to be his wife. He taking you out because he want some pussy.
You know what they stand for? Dick at the end. Dick at the end. Date. Fuck you think we going out for? Shit.
Let's call a hooker that.
Let's talk
Cheaper
about
and easier.
The thing about that is, it's cool. You don't call a hooker to fuck, you call a hooker to leave.
Call her to go home.
That's it. Right after the nut boom, I'm straight.
Don't take her out, wine and dine, spend $200-300. Call a hooker, get it
Now,
done over with.
now here you gonna catch this part. You should just do that with your girl. Motherfucker, I can still do that with her. There's the trick part. She don't want more than what the trick want.
It's a one-time thing. Goodbye.
It's the blood, peer pressure, peer pressure.
Ah, man.
Oh, you got one.
You damn right I'm off these woods,
This
nigga.
motherfucker Ubering and past that motherfucker. Run
Ah,
blunt.
man, nah, man.
All this weed, only one blunt floating around.
Why y'all ain't prepared? I came to school with my fucking homework.
But check this out. Enough with the big guy.
class.
We just talking to y'all as men. Man, just get a nigga some pussy, get your shot, don't, cause you ain't gotta be all online talking about,
All right.
ain't no good man.
This what you do.
Ain't no good man. Cause I watched my daddy all my life. Wake up in the
I have
morning,
a problem
fix
with
me
that,
breakfast, take me to
The women who
school,
always
do
say that.
everything for me. Cause he told my mama, you the one. And they've been together 67, 68 years.
Really?
This what you do.
I got a problem with that myself.
Yeah, but hey,
Who say
I
they
go in the
ain't-
kitchen,
you know,
I'll be
man,
like, my mother be like, you better get your balls, you better get your balls snipped. I'll be like, why, ma? I'm like, I might meet somebody who got their shit together and might want one more kid. She said, shit, you better marry yourself, love yourself.
She goddamn right.
You know, and my daddy
Fuck
looked
is you
over,
talking
he was in the kitchen, he heard, he said, yeah, you better listen to your mama. Because you gotta pick the right motherfucker. You just can't pick anybody. And 85% of these niggas, 95% of these niggas, they ain't right. It's only the 5%. So learn to love yourself. And if you're gonna have a baby, make sure both of y'all want a baby.
Or go to her house with all the trimmings. You have your April weed, you have your Casamigos, and you have your Plan B.
I got 6.
And you spit the Plan B on her ass, nigga. And you ain't gotta worry about no baby in the morning. Fuck that.
But it
There's
ain't
too
the
many
kids.
ways
Don't
to
get
get
it
not caught up
twisted.
out here.
Don't get it twisted. It ain't the kids, because I got 5 of them. And I love each and every one of them. And it's just
Same.
the parents. The parents can't deal with each other.
I'm not
when they
doing this
together.
shit. I'm just saying. It's being done out here. You ain't gotta have no kid if you don't want no kid. Most motherfuckers want a dime. Nigga, I need a bad bitch. I need a dime. Motherfucker, give me 5 twos.
But fuck them bitches. Hey, let's
I'm
go
have
to
a
the
plan.
next topic for the day. The next topic, hey,
They add up to a
We about to have a party like a
Yeah,
motherfucker,
yeah.
nigga.
I got started. Hey, hold on.
No, they add up to a 10.
The last topic of the day, what about,
You got a whole team.
what about the kids that the shot themselves?
Off of what?
Lock them goddamn parents up.
Oh, shit.
That's all we gonna say on that. That's real nigga shit.
They playing too much.
Anytime your kids, they shoot, them kids, hey, you responsible for your motherfucking kids around this bitch. Lock them damn parents up.
But I'm gonna say this though, I agree with that 100%. At the same time, the system done made it to where you can't discipline your kids at all. Now.
Oh yeah, I still give my kids a
Shit.
whooping.
Go to
Fuck
fucking
up
jail.
in my household, you getting the ass whooping around this
As soon as
bitch.
that kid
The
find out
government
I ain't
they call
playing.
the police, nigga, they
Yeah, government done made
Yeah.
it hard for you to discipline your kids physically.
But that's because you ain't got no discipline on them.
Government.
Ain't no damn way in the world that my household.
I got a
look at
letter
my
from the
father and
government.
say, I'm finna call child protective
Ready.
services.
He said it was
Nigga, is you
sucks.
crazy? You know what I'm
Make
saying?
a paddle or a wooden bowl.
It's not like
Yeah.
Make a wooden bowl. If I make that paddle, my dad would have took it.
We rolling out white brunt. Yeah, I roll out the pound like Lil Wayne and shit. GMO. You know what I'm saying? I got sunshine.
Get
Flow.
money,
I
obviously.
got animal
GMO.
mint. I got motherfucking gelato. What I got? Well, I got 41 strands like motherfucking 31 flavors. My auntie used to own all the basket around me. I'm better than her. I'm better than Miss Lucas on flavors around this bitch.
Yeah.
And thank y'all for joining Nigga News. We gotta get back to trimming this bowls up. That good weed that keep you high longer than motherfucking 2 minutes. Peace.
Wonder, wonder, wonder.